there's a little bit of blood. My bloody show started. They say it's a bloody show. I made some eggs and I ate and I took some elderberry and zinc in my vitamins. I laid down on the couch and all of a sudden I felt this big like pop. It was like this sharp, quick pain and then it went pop.
I feel so much better.
You said put it in this bag, right? Okay.
Brian, are you going to save it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, what are we saving this for? What does this do?
Baby, that's very important.
That's what I'm saying. What do we refrigerate it or?
There's a bowl downstairs. We can put it. Yeah, we refrigerate it or put it in the freezer.
Right.
My baby, I'm done. I got it all done.
Yeah, now I want you to relax now.
Okay.
Relax. In a little bit, if you feel like taking a shower, take a shower. Just bond with your baby. Initiate breastfeeding. If you need anything, call me. And I will be up to see you this week.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you.
Harmony.
Harmony.
I can't wait to meet her. So excited for you guys.
It's my baby.
You got your baby.
Oh my God.
You got your baby.
What?
You got your baby.
What just happened?
What did she do?
What?
It's my baby.
Yeah, that's your
little
baby.
baby.
That's your baby. You did that shit.
Maybe we're high, 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 high. Baby, let's rise, rise, rise. High, 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 high. Vibe high, 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 high. High, 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 high. Vibe high, 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 high.
This is surreal. So, I brought a whole life into the world. Unmedicated, unassisted. It's just me, my husband, my mom, and Goddess Sister Allison was just on the phone with us for like 4.5, 5 hours, praying, affirming, reminding me of who I am. And then right when I got ready to push, I called my doula and she coached me through it. She couldn't come down. She was busy. And Mike got in the tub and he caught the baby. I want to share the details of it though, because I'm noticing the more I bond with her, the more I forget like everything. So a lot of people have been messaging me, how did you do it? Number one, I wrote this shit down. I wrote this down months ago. I wrote it down before I even got pregnant. Y'all know I wrote my pregnancy into existence November of 2018. I wrote down, I'm gonna get pregnant. I had a whole bunch of fertility issues, and then I ended up yoni steaming. I started making my own yoni steam herbs, did sacral chakra healing, and got pregnant. I named my babies before I even conceived, and I knew that I was having a girl first. I just wrote it and spoke it into existence. And I wrote a natural, unmedicated home birth into existence. It's on my vision board as well. So I said in my mind that this is what I was going to do. And I believe that's why I was able to manifest it. Okay. Now that's the spiritual aspect. The physical aspect, like the actual labor, I'm not gonna lie, I screamed. I screamed a lot. And screaming helped me. It really did. It helped me to just get through the contractions. First they were like 9 minutes apart. Then they were 6 minutes apart. Then they were 4 minutes apart. Then they were 2 minutes apart. And it was just getting really intense. Like they started getting more and more and more and more intense. And the more intense they got, the more I wanted to like switch position. So I got in my tub. I was in my tub for like 4 hours. I labored in the tub, and I believe that's what helped me was laboring in water, because water is so soothing, and that's what the baby is in water. So it just made sense. My baby is wide awake. She's so curious. um, so the water would help, and it was hard. It was hard. There's no getting around it. Like, it's work. It's hard work. This was probably the hardest. This was by far the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life. Hold on. So yes, water. And I put lavender in the water. I had candles lit. And I put like peppermint oil in the water as well. And it was warm. And it really, really helped. And I was just laboring for those 5 hours. It does not seem like it though. Like, when you're in it, it's long, but it's short. I can't explain it. There's no time. There is no time. And it's very, very, very important that everybody involved is on the same page and aligned. So important that you have like spiritual people for real. Like yesterday, I like y'all saw that video. I was just drained, just crying, like drained. That was yesterday. And my family came over and they prayed. Like, my family is very, very powerful family. Like, we've manifested incredible things for others and for ourselves. So my whole family came over and we prayed, like, you know, God Most High, bring this baby. Ryan's tired. And then, yeah, like my water broke and the baby's here today. So it's just, and then Goddess Allison, was praying and affirming. It's just important to have a spiritual pillar because birthing is so spiritual. It's so pregnancy, like all of it is so sensitive, and it's my baby. It's very, very, it's a spiritual thing. Like, you need like spiritual people around you in labor. You need it. Like, I cried out to our new, the Most High, whatever. I was like, the higher source that's higher than me, that's within me, help me through this, And Allison kept saying, like, you are God in human form. You are God in human form. You can do this. You are doing this. You are powerful. You are resilient. You are strong. And just saying those affirmations, it helped. It helps. Okay, let me tell you something. Them contractions are no fucking joke, especially when they start getting stronger and more frequent. But I really, really, really believe like a lot of it is it's spiritual. Like, and I'm gonna do classes. I can't wait. Oh my gosh, to just get back to workshops. And I'm gonna do a scripting workshop, and I'm gonna start actually scripting for people. Like, y'all can come to me and just let me know what y'all want, and I'm just gonna write it down and manifest it for, like, because that's my gift. Like, I write shit into existence. I wrote this into existence, y'all. I literally wrote it into existence, and I'll show y'all like the journal entries and stuff for free. I wrote this into existence. So it's more so spiritual than it is physical, and it's mental. My biggest piece of advice, if you are doing a natural, unmedicated home birth, squat get on all fours. Like, that's the position I was in when we conceived, and that's the position I was in when baby came out. Like, I got on all fours, and like, that's another thing. Follow your spirit, follow your higher self. Like, you're gonna be talking to yourself and coaching. Excuse me, and coaching yourself through labor. Once your mind is strong enough, that's why it's so important to, like, beforehand get your mind right. And this is why, I believe I was under spiritual attack before giving birth. It was a test, but you have to have your mind, your mental right. Your higher self has to be the voice that leads you, because that's what's going to help you. Back to the squatting. As soon as I got on my knees on all fours, that's when I felt the need to push. The baby started coming down. And like the push, our bodies are just so amazing. Your body just knows. Like, I just knew it was time to push. Nothing could have, like, it's just like, like, you just have to just push. And, vulva and vocal cords are actually connected. So when you, like, you feel that pressure to let out that groan, it helps. It really does in squatting. I could not finish that last night. I had so much to do. But my mom's watching the baby and let me sleep for like an hour, and it felt so freaking good. Like, I feel so much better. Y'all, I cannot stress enough, like, support systems are everything. You need, like, your mom, you need your aunt, you need your grandmother, you need, like, your sisters, you need, like, a village around you that can help you, because it's just, your body, for one, just went through a very traumatic experience, and it's stressful, and, like, I just pushed out a whole 8-pound 4-ounce baby by myself with no, like, medicine. So, your body's tired. Then I'm breastfeeding, and then, like, my sleep patterns are, like, changing. I really couldn't really sleep that much because I still had that adrenaline. Your adrenaline is pumping so much during labor and delivery. So I had to wait for my adrenaline to, like, calm down. But when I crashed just now, and it felt really, really good. And then it's just, I don't know, it's hard to sleep really deep because, like, you have a baby. Like, when my baby cries, like, my boobs start to, like, do things. So it's like, but back to squatting. See, and this is something that the hospital doesn't really allow for as much, is a woman to be able to just move naturally according to whatever her body is telling her to do. Squatting, I'm telling you, as soon as I squatted, I felt the need to push. So Mike jumped in the tub, and there was blood, there's, like, fluids and stuff in there and everything. He's like, fuck that shit, like, I'm getting in this tub with my wife and I'm delivering my baby. So I was like, baby, I need to push. He got in the tub and he stood behind me ready to catch, and he started, like, pressing on my back, and that back pressure felt so good. Like, I really encourage you, if you are doing an unmedicated birth, water birth, get on all fours. Like, it helps. And have your husband or your partner push on your back. It really, really helps. I probably should have been on fours longer than what I was, but it's okay. So he got behind me, and I was just like, oh, and I pushed, and then the doula was on the phone assisting us through it, and she was like, maybe you should go to the hospital. And the only reason why she said that is because I had been in labor for like really weeks. Like I went through prodromal labor for like literal 3 weeks, 3.5 weeks. And then I was in active labor. It was just like 6-7 hours. But she was like, it's okay if you have to go. It's okay because I don't want you to get too tired and put stress on yourself and the baby, you know, and having to keep pushing and being like this. And I was like, no, there's no way I'm going to make it to the hospital. I was like, if I get in that car right now, I'm going to have that baby in the car. I just knew. So Mike had ended up getting up real quick. I had pushed. I was like, I gotta push. So he had got up and went downstairs to move the cars because I guess they were trying to make me go to the hospital. My mom was in there with me and I said, Mom, and I pushed again and her head crowned. The crowning. Oh my God. So my mom was screaming. She was like, Mike. Just screaming. And he ran. And she was like, what? And he said, what? She was like, her head, did the baby's head. So, he got in and he felt, and he was like, baby, her head. I was like, oh my God. So I felt her head down there and that just gave me like this boost. I was like, oh my God. And y'all, I'm telling you, like, you will question yourself and you will be like, oh my God, I should just go to the hospital, just get an epidural, just whatever. No, but once I got that far, I was like, fuck that shit. I got this shit. I am fucking God in flesh. I got this. I am delivering my baby my way. So he said, baby, you just got 2 more pushes. Come on, baby. Come on. And like that crowning part, that ring of fire, I'm not gonna lie, that shit was like, it was hurting. I was like, oh my God. But I mean, I couldn't do anything. I was just like, I'm not moving. I'm not doing anything. I'm just gonna push. I'm getting this baby out. I'm just gonna follow my body and just waiting for that final contraction. Because you push during the contraction. See, and what epidurals do is it makes you go numb. This is why a lot of women tear when they get an epidural, because you're just pushing without feeling your body's natural need to push through the contraction, because they try to give you the epidural to numb the pain of the contractions. But your body needs the pain of the contraction to know when to push. See, all of this stuff works together without that stupid hospital. It really does. But I don't judge women that get epidural, so please don't take it like that. I'm just speaking from my perspective, and to those that really truly do wish to actually do this, unmedicated, the natural way. I'm giving you guidance from someone who's from my perspective. Okay, so, but birthing is beautiful regardless. It just is. It's so powerful. So I don't judge you if you do the hospital or epidurals. I'm just saying, our body's natural instincts, our bodies just know what to do. This is an amazing fucking technology. And we've been doing this for eons. So we know what to do. But, yeah, you pushed the contraction. So that ring of fire and the baby was like out. Oh my God. And then I was like, Mike, you're pushing her back up. He was like, no, I'm not touching her. I was like, yes, you are. He was like, no, I'm not. Because it felt like, because she was out, but she wasn't out. You understand? So, and it's like a suction thing. Like, it's like being constipated pretty much. You know when you're constipated and you get like some out, but then it's like still in there and it keeps going like back up. It's like that. So it felt like she was coming out, but she was going back up. So just waiting for that last final contraction, it felt so long. And I had never wanted a contraction so bad. I just wanted it to come. I was ready for it to come. So that last contraction came and I just took all my strength, and then it just, pow, she came out. And it was the most amazing thing ever. And I just instantly just picked her up. Mike caught her. My husband caught his baby. Oh my God. He was the first one who caught her. He was just like, my miracle, my miracle. And he knew she was a girl. We knew it was a girl. We went through this, like, I went through this without any, like, checkups. Like, I wanted everything to be a surprise. I just was taking care of myself. I was taking care of my body. I was taking care of my baby. And she was just, so she wasn't really, like, screaming at first. And she was looking, though. She was just looking up at me. I was like, my baby. So I just started rubbing her back. Her lips weren't blue. Nothing was wrong. But I rubbed her back, and then she started making that noise. So she was here. And it was just, I did skin to skin. Mike did skin to skin. It was just so beautiful. It was so beautiful. It was so amazing. And it was in my home that I manifested. I manifested this home. I manifested that moment. I wrote it down. I had it on a vision board. Like, I mean, man, like, can't nobody tell me I'm not a goddess. Ever, ever, ever. Can't nobody tell me what I can't do. I am literally one of the strongest women, most intelligent women that I know. Like, I just am. And I know that 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 now. Like, that was some G shit, like, for real. Like, for real, for real. That was amazing. And, you know, I did it. And when you see that baby, it's just like, man, I'm not gonna lie. People say the pain goes away. You know, people say, oh, the pain goes away as soon as you see that baby. Oh, no, it doesn't. Okay. I still was very, very, very cognizant of what I had gone through. I think people go through that amnesia stuff because, well, I will say this. The more that I'm bonding with her, the more that I'm not forgetting, but it's just not as important. I don't know. I can't explain it, but I remember that pain, and I was still, you know, kind of feeling it even after having her because I had to deliver the placenta. But then I delivered the placenta. It was big. We kept it. It's in the freezer right now. I'm gonna encapsulate it, and I just bonded with my baby, and she's in the room asleep right now with Mimi. And that was my birthing experience. That was my manifestation. And, you know, like I said, and I'm going to be teaching on this. I'm going to be doing workshops on this. So many women have already messaged me on my Facebook and Instagram and was like, please, like, I will get a class. I will get a session. Just let me know because I want to do that. Like, I really want to do that. I really want to empower women that truly, truly want to do a unmedicated, natural, unassisted home birth. Because, like, I'm telling you, like, you can do it. You can do it. We are made for this, y'all. We are made for this. Our bodies are made for this. And you can do it. You can do anything. Anything that you put your mind to. And it's spiritual first. Like I said, scripting, visualizing, all of that. And then just the physical comes. So that's my story that I am sharing with you all for encouragement and just, you know, and I know that I'm going to get so many downloads as time progresses. Like, I mean, oh my God. And it's crazy because Mike's life path number is a 3. He's a life path 3. Harmony's life path number is a 6. She's like a natural healer. My life path number is a 9. All together is 369. 369 are the master numbers of the universe. That's like the master numbers of manifestation. Like, people do the 369 method to manifest, to script. That's our numbers. Like, I mean, can't nobody tell me. And there's nothing that happens by accident. That baby came August 2nd because she was supposed to be a life path number 6. It's just, oh my God. I mean, it's like so much. Like, I'm so thankful. You know, there's a lot of anger and hostility towards melanated women right now, towards the black woman. And, you know, even people are like, black woman, why y'all, this is what you give for saying the black woman is God and things like that. Listen to me. Listen to me. We were the first to ever do this. The first. Don't you ever doubt, ever, who you are, how divine you are. Our bodies literally make, form, create a life for 9 months. And 9 is such a powerful number. And then we bring it into this physical form. And we did this first, like 76 trillion years ago. We did this. We are goddesses. You just have to remember who you are and align yourself with the divinity that is within you, that is you. You know, our women have been so stripped and just removed from our truth in so many ways and programmed. You know, black women are really programmed the most in that matrix because we are the first. We are the first. Literally the first. So you just have to remember who you are and reconnect with your divinity, but it's in you. That divine nature is in you. It is you. Just remember. I send love to you all. I send love to every mother out there. I love you. I encourage you. You are a superwoman. You are so amazing. And take care of yourselves, y'all. I send love to the kings too. Peace.